I'm gonna teach you how to use PSG in FIFA 21 with their 4-3-3 holding formation and also with their newest transfers Messi, Donnarumma, Hakimi, Wijnaldum, and obviously Sergio Ramos. Okay, now let's get started. Let's go. Okay, so now I'm gonna explain about the tactics, and these are the players that I'm going to use. It's a 4-3-3 formation. Okay, 4-3-3 formation holding, and as you can see, I put Messi as the right winger and Marquinhos as the defensive midfielder, Ramos as the center back, Hakimi right back, obviously Wijnaldum as the right center midfielder. This is just my personal opinion, but I think that the 4-3-3 holding for PSG for the next season is the most overpowered team that I have ever seen. Okay, this is basically like a World Star 11 team or something like that. Okay, so the formation 4-3-3. For the tactics, defensive style balance with 5 bars, depth 7 bars. For the offense and the defense settings, you can change them to anything you want. It's obviously your choice. Just change the tactical settings that suits your own style. Okay, so you don't have to follow this video's instructions at all. So this is all basically just my custom tactics, my personal opinions. Okay, for the defensive style balance, because I found that to be the most balanced one, especially if you are playing against a very strong opponent. But if you really want to play aggressively, I recommend you to play press after possession loss. I personally love press after possession loss, especially at the beginning of the game, so that you can play very aggressively against your opponents since you still have 100% fitness and stamina. So I'm gonna utilize those staminas by using press after possession loss. But if you want to play much more safely, I recommend you to play the balance. That's it, with 5 bars, because that's the most balanced one, obviously. And for the depth 7 bars, because I really love to press my opponents high up. That's basically it. It's very simple. Pressing high up is the best way to defend against your opponents, except if your team is especially weak. But this is PSG. Obviously, you're gonna press them aggressively very high up. That's it. Depth 7 bars, that's the best one. It's up to you actually. If you want to put 5 bars, 6 bars, up to you. But I personally want to put 7 bars. For the offensive style balance, if you want to play possession, it's fine as well, because you have a lot of teams who have the ability to do great passes, especially Messi, Verratti, Marquinhos, and Neymar, and more. But I would prefer to play balance because these teams have all the qualities they need to win any competition, including the Champions League. So if you want to play balance, it's definitely very fine, and I really recommend it actually. For the width, 5 bars, because it's basically the most balanced one. For the placing box, 5 bars, because that's the most balanced one as well. No other reason. Corners, 1, 2, 3 is up to you. Free kicks as well. 1, 2, 3 it's up to you. For the roles, not really important. It's up to you as well. Let's go to the instructions. The most important part of all, for the keeper, goalie, come for crosses and sweeper keeper, Donnarumma, everybody's favorite keeper at the time since they win the Euro 2020. For the center backs, it's going to be all default, no changes. Okay. Now let's go to the attacking wing backs. For Bernat, overlap. Hakimi as well, overlap. So the way Bernat and Hakimi play in the real life is that Bernat tends to go high up on the pitch on the final third. The same goes to Hakimi as well. He loves to attack on the final third as well. And Hakimi has a high work rate, but Bernat has a high attacking work rate and medium defensive work rate, which means that when Hakimi is attacking high up, he can also come back to help defending most of the time. But Bernat tends to go high up most of the time when attacking, but he sometimes only sometimes go back when he needs to defend. So yeah, high medium and high. There's big differences in these traits. Okay, so you need to remember all of them. Actually, that's it for the wing backs. They love to run overlap, attacking like this, overlap, nothing else, only overlap, both of them, Bernat, Hakimi. For Marquinhos, obviously going to be stay back while attacking, because he is the one who is responsible in defending and pressing the opponents high up on the midfield. Okay, so stay back while attacking is the best one. That's it actually, nothing else. For Verratti, it's going to be all default. For Wijnaldum as well, it's going to be all default as well. And both of these players have different kinds of playing style, and I'm going to explain why. For Verratti, he's a deep line playmaker basically, so he is going to be the one who control the attacking tempo from the back on the midfield actually. So he's mostly going to stay deep on this midfield right here. He's gonna be the one who did the creative thinking in building up attacks. So most of your attacks are going to start from Verratti, okay? Because he's basically the master of the puppets in this team. So make sure to utilize Verratti's passing skills as much as possible, and he's pretty good at dribbling as well. So yeah, anytime you have trouble in attacking your opponents, just pass back to Verratti, because yeah, he's a lifesaver. So for Wijnaldum, he's a box-to-box midfielder. You can see his stat, he got all green stats right here. But the most important stat about Wijnaldum is that he has a high physical strength, high amount of stamina, etc. His main traits and skills is his body, his physique. Okay, he can run back and forth, up and down while attacking and while defending without easily getting tired. That's what I like about Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum is basically like Kante, but he's much more attacking minded than Kante. That's the only difference. Okay, so Wijnaldum loves to roam around the pitch like this. He basically is the hardest working player in this team. He's is the workhorse. So yeah, that's it. Verratti as the playmaker, Wijnaldum as the box-to-box midfielder. And now let's go to the forward players. Let's start with Neymar first. There are a lot of options for Neymar actually. You can play cut inside, you can play free roam, but for these tactics, I would prefer cut inside because I already have Messi on free roam. I want Messi to play as the number 10, that's why I have him on free roam. I'm not gonna have two number 10s on this team because that's basically will ruin the build-up attack, especially when you want fast build-up attack, which is important. And for Neymar cut inside, if you want to play get in behind, it's fine as well. Or maybe if you want to play come short, it's fine as well. But I'd rather put it on default. But especially you guys, beginners who love to play fast counter attacks, you can use get in behind. But for me personally, I just want to put cut inside because that's the best one. Neymar basically can do anything like Messi, but Messi can do at a much higher level in building up attacks. So I want Neymar to be focusing more on playing as a striker rather than a midfielder or the winger. I want you to treat Neymar and Mbappe as the duo strikers in this team. That's it basically. And let's go to Mbappe, get in behind because yeah, Mbappe is very simple. You use Mbappe to run until you die, okay? Keep running, keep running, keep running. That's it. That's Mbappe. He only got speed, dribbling, and shooting. That's it. And now let's go to Messi, my favorite player of all time. Basically, free roam, come short, and get to the box for cross. Oh yes, I forgot to mention that Neymar, besides cut inside, I'll also put him on get into the box for cross, okay? So cut inside, get into the box for cross. I forgot to mention that, sorry. As I mentioned just now that I want to put Messi on free roam because I want him to play as the number 10. So free roam will help him to do the creative thinking while roaming on the pitch. I want him to maximize his creativity in building up attacks. So that's why I put the instructions on the chance creation of free roam. For the support runs, come short because I want Messi to be much more involved on the midfield because he's gonna play as the number 10. So if I put the instructions on come short, he will mostly play on this zone. Okay, he's gonna play on the zones 14 like this, together with Wijnaldum and Verratti, or sometimes he can go down right here to build up attacks from the back as well. So yeah, that's why I put free roam and come short because that's the most important one to help him building up attacks together with Verratti and Wijnaldum. And for support on crosses, get to the box for cross is because Messi is basically originally a striker. So I want Messi to play as a striker as well. So by putting get into the box for cross as the instruction, Messi will most of the time try to get into the box and score goals when he has any opportunities to do so, which is very important. That's basically Messi. Free roam, come short, get into the box for cross. I did a lot of videos about PSG in my channel, so make sure you to subscribe and like this video if you find it helpful. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Slanty Alien signing out. Bye.